Okay, good morning. Our next chapter is chapter 5, exponent. Okay, so we start with the definition of exponent. As you know that exponent refers to the number of times a number is multiplied by itself. It means when we talk about exponent, we talk about power form, number represented in the form of power, right? So as you can see in this example that if minus 6 is multiplied 3 times, then we can write minus 6 power 3. So this is the exponential representation of this number, right? So here minus 6 is called a base and the power is called as index or power or exponent. Okay, so this is about definition of exponent. That is when a number is multiplied by itself, okay, a number of times, then that is called exponent, right? Okay, now we have a general rule that, as you can see in this example, 2 by 3 power 4, it means 2 by 3 is being multiplied 4 times, right? So this is how we represent a multiplication, repetitive multiplication of a number in the form of power. As you can see here, if a by b is a rational number, then a by b square can be written as a by b into a by b, which in turn can be written as a into a divided by b into b, because numerator gets multiplied with numerator and denominator gets multiplied with denominator. That will result in a square divided by b square, right? Similarly, a by b power 3 can be written in this form, a by b into a by b into a by b. So that will give you a cube plus b cube. Therefore, we have a general rule that a by b power n can be written as a power n divided by b power n for every positive integers n. Means the value of n should be positive, right? Then only this condition applies. Now let's check out some examples. Evaluate 3 by 4 power 2. It means we have to find out the value of 3 by 4 power 2, 3 by 4 square. So 3 by 4 power 2 can be written as 3 square divided by 4 square. This 3 square can be written as 3 into 3 and 4 square can be written as 4 into 4, which gives 9 by 16. This is how we perform the simplification of exponential number, right? Next we have reciprocal of a rational number. As you have already come across the term reciprocal. Reciprocal means when numerator and denominator of a number, rational number, is interchanged with each other, then the number so formed is called a reciprocal number. Suppose if a by b is a non-zero rational number, then its reciprocal can be written as b by a. This is how we represent any rational number into its reciprocal form. Okay, by interchanging its numerator with the denominator and denominator with numerator. Therefore, we can write a by b power minus 1 is equal to b by a. So the reciprocal of a by b power m is b by a power m. While finding out reciprocal, we just write reciprocal of the rational number which is inside the bracket. Okay, power remains as it is, as you can see here. Let's see some examples. We need to find reciprocal of this numbers 2 by 5 power 6. So the reciprocal of 2 by 5 power 6 is 5 by 2 power 6. Similarly, you can find out reciprocal of these numbers. Now the law of exponent. Next topic is law of exponent, which is very important for solving the questions based on exponent. So these law of exponents are very important. First law of exponent says that for any rational number a by b and a positive integer m and n, we have a by b power m multiplied by a by b power n is equal to a by b power m plus n. It means if you are multiplying two exponential number with the same base and different power, in that condition we keep the same base and we add the power, okay, for the final simplification, right? So this is about multiplication. Now next we have for the division, a by b power m divided by a by b power n, it gives a by b power m minus n. In this, if two exponential numbers are being multiplied with the same base and different if the two exponential number is being divided with the same base and different power, in that condition we keep the same base and we subtract the power. But you have to make sure that the first power should always be greater than the second power. It means m should always be greater than n. then only this condition follows. Okay. Okay, suppose if m is smaller than n, in that condition a by b power m divided by a by b power n, that can be written as a by b power m divided by a by b power n, and that again can be written as, since n, the value of n is greater than m, it means m has to be subtracted from n. In that condition we just bring numerator to the denominator. So if you bring the numerator to the denominator, obviously this m will be subtracted from n, so this can be written as 1 by a by b power n minus m. This is the case when the value of m is smaller than n, right? Now the fourth property is a by b power m whole power n. It means if any exponential number has another power, okay, if a base has one power and it is powered with another number, okay, it means in that condition we keep the base and we multiply the power. As here you can see there are two powers, that is m and n. So in this condition we multiply this m with n. So this will be the simplified number. Okay. Now fifth property says that, or law says that, a by b power n power minus n can be written as 1 by a by b power n. In order to remove the negative sign, we just, what do? Either you bring the base to the denominator, or you just write the rational number, reciprocal of the base. Okay, as you'll see here, this is reciprocal of this one, a by b. So we can write in this way also, or we can write in this way, right? Here we have taken this base to the denominator, and here we have just written the reciprocal of this rational number or base, and we have written the positive power, that is n. Okay. Next property is property number 6. A by b power 0 is equal to 1. The power 0 of any rational number or any real number gives you 1. Okay. So this is 1. Similarly, a by b power minus 1 can be written as b by a. Means if you write reciprocal of this one, we get the power minus 1 value of this one. So the reciprocal of a by b is b by a. So these are some laws of exponent which are very important. Okay, they are very important in order to solve the questions from the exercise in this chapter number 5, that is exponent. Understood? Now we start with some questions from exercise 5a. First question is, write each of the given in power notation. Okay, these are the rational numbers in the multiplication form. We have to write in the power notation. As you can see from the question, this 5 by 7 is multiplied 4 times, right? So this can be written in the form of power as 5 by 7 power 4. This is how we represent a given number which is in the form of multiplication in the form of power. Similarly, minus 8, as you can see in the question number 2, minus 8 is multiplied 5 times, so minus 8, this can be written as minus 8 power 5. Next question says, express each of the following in power notation. This question is given in rational number. We have to represent this in the power form. As you can see from the question, 25 by 36, this 25 can be written as 5 into 5. Similarly, 36 can be written as 6 into 6. So they can again be written as 5 square divided by 6 square, which can be written as 5 by 6 whole square, because both are having the same power. So we can write a common power for both 5 by 5 by 6. Similarly, question number 2 is minus 32 divided by 243. This minus 32 divided by 243 can be written as minus 32 first can be written as minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2. Right. If you find out the prime factorization, you will get this one. Since this is a negative sign, so and we have to write it 5 times. Since the number is 5 twos, therefore we have written negative sign 5 times. It means if any number is being multiplied with negative sign and that is odd number of times, then the result is negative only. So there will be no change in this negative sign if you do like this. Similarly, 243 can be written in the form of product of its prime factor as 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. So this can be written as minus 2 power 5 divided by 3 power 5. Since both are having same power, so we can write minus 2 by 3 whole power 5. This is how we represent this given rational number in the form of power. Okay. Now next question is simplify each of the following and express each as a reciprocal number. Okay. So first you have to simplify this one, and after simplifying this you have to write the reciprocal of the answer. Okay. This is your question. 3 by 2 power 4 multiplied by 1 by 5 power 2. This again can be written as 3 by 4 power divided by 2 power 4 multiplied by 1 power 2 divided by 5 power 2. Right. This can be again broken into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 divided by 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 multiplied by 1 by 5 into 5, which gives 81 divided by, this gives 81 divided by 400. This is actually rational number, not reciprocal. So we have to represent it in the form of rational number. As you can see, this is the rational number in the form of numerator and denominator. That's all you have to do. All you have to do is to simplify it and write in the form of numerator and denominator. This is not reciprocal actually. I mispronounced it as a reciprocal. This is rational number, right? Now the second part is minus 3 by 4 power 3 minus 5 by 2 power 3 bracket closed multiplied by 4 power 2. Now here you have to follow BODMAS rules. Okay, since here we find there are two brackets, so first we'll try to solve the things which are inside the bracket. We start with the smaller bracket, right? So we start with the smaller bracket. So this minus 3 by 4 power 3 can be broken in this form. Similarly, minus 5 by 2 power 3 can be written in this form. This bracket closed multiplied by 4 power 2. This gives minus 27 by 64 minus 125 divided by 8 multiplied by 4 power 2. On simplifying this using subtraction of a rational number or a fractional number, you can call, but just call it rational number because we have negative signs. So on doing the subtraction, we find out the result is equal to 973 divided by 64, and this 4 power 2 can be written as 16, right? So once we try to simplify this, we find that 64 is divided by 16 in 4 times. So the answer is 973 divided by 4. This is in the rational form. Okay. Now the next topic is expressing large number in standard form. Okay. So far we have discussed that representing a rational number or fractional number in standard form. That is, we used to simplify those fractional number or rational number. In order to write them in standard form, we used to simplify and convert them in simplest form. So the rule was that in order to find any or convert any rational number or fractional number in the form of standard representation, that we used to find LCM, HCF of numerator and denominator, and we used to divide both numerator and denominator by the HCF, same HCF, in order to find the standard form. But here the condition is different, right? We have to represent a large number in the standard form. The standard form has different condition here. So the condition is that a given number is said to be in a standard form if it can be expressed as k multiplied by 10 to the power n. This is the form of a standard. This is actually a standard form representation format, k into 10 to the power n, where k is a real number such that k is equal to greater than 1 and it is less than 10, and the power, which is n, is a positive integer, right? If any number is represented in this form with the value of k and n matching these conditions, then that number can be called, or it can be called to be represented in a standard form, right? Now let's check out some examples. Express each of the following rational number in standard form. Each of the following number in standard form. As you can see, the number is 2,70,659. So in order to represent this number, what do? We actually, initially in the beginning, the decimal is just right side of this digit 9, units place number. So we have to bring this decimal to the left side. Okay, we have to bring this decimal to the extreme left side, but excluding one number. We should leave one number. It means we have to bring this decimal to between this 2 and 7. We have to leave one digit, right? As you can see here, the decimal has been brought to left side of this 7 and not to the left side of a 2, because if you bring the decimal to the left side of 2, this number becomes less than 1, and here the condition is that the value of k should be equal to or greater than 1 and less than 10. Okay, so in order to make sure this value follows this condition, we have to put this decimal on the left side of this 7 only, not to the left side of 2. Okay, so as you can see, the decimal has been brought to, it has been shifted to the left side 5 digits. It means we have to write the power of 5 with the multiplication sign. Okay, 10 to the power of 5 with the multiplication sign. Understood? Similarly, suppose we have this number. So in this condition, we have to bring this point between 4 and 2, right? So this can be written as 4.275 multiplied by 10 to the power 8. Okay, let's check some questions. Check out some questions from exercise 5b. Express each of the following number in standard form. Number is 538. So this 538 can be written as 5.38 multiplied by 10 to the power 2. Okay. Similarly, this number can be written in this form. Now express each of the following number in a standard form. Diameter of the earth is this much. So we have to represent this in exponential form. This can be represented in the form of exponent as 1.2756 multiplied by 10 to the power 7, because we are shifting this decimal places 7 digits left side. That's why we have written 10 to the power 7 meter. The percentage of universe is this much. So we have to write that in exponent. So this is the percentage of universe, 1.2 into 10 to the power 10 years. Okay. Write the following number in expanded form. As you have already come across this term expanded form, where we used to expand the number based on its place values, right? So here we have 6,84,502. You can see that this can be expanded at 6 lakhs plus 80,000 plus 4,000 plus 500 plus 2. It means 6 multiplied by 10 to the power 5, 8 multiplied by 10 to the power 4, 4 multiplied by 10 to the power 3, 5 multiplied by 10 to the power 2, and 2 multiplied by 1. So this is the expanded form. Okay. Okay, next is square root. The square root of a given number is that number whose square is the given number. Means the square root of a number a is denoted by under root a. In exponential form, we represent under root a as a to the power 1 by 2. Okay. For example, 2 into 2 is equal to 4. Therefore, the square root of 4 is equal to 2 into 2. It means 2. Similarly, 5 into 5 is equal to 25. Therefore, square root of 25 is equal to 5. Similarly, we can write 6 into 6 is equal to 36. Therefore, square root of 36 is equal to 6. Right. So this is about a square root. Okay. Now this is all about this chapter exponent. You just try to solve all the questions from the exercise. And if you feel any difficulty or find any difficulty in solving the questions, you just contact me. Okay. Thank you.